What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the next Gen Madden 25 video on my PS4. Please do me a favor, take a moment, hit the like button for me, subscribe to my channel if you weren't already. Your criticism in the comment section, as always, I ask you to go over to Twitter, give me a follow. My username is Shutdown Safety. So down in the description, see a link to a video I've done on this before with the collision detection. Just have a situation here again, and I think it's prevalent that we bring these things up to show that they're occurring in the game, and obviously, as it should go without saying, to know that these things need to be fixed. But there's also some other issues here that get compounded in this, and I wanted to share them with you as well. First thing we're going to take a look at is this blitzing corner in Williams, and I just want you to pay attention. A lot of the stuff we're going to talk about now is, player intelligence, fundamentals, basic football concepts. You've got a blitzing cornerback here, objective to put pressure on the quarterback. And here he comes running in off the edge, and then all of a sudden it's almost like he basically gets sucked into the play action, because as soon as I pull that ball out of Bradshaw, he kind of turns back upfield. This is not a time where you're going to make a decision to break off and follow a halfback or break back out and go into coverage. You're blitzing the quarterback. Your only assignment is to go generate pressure. You shouldn't even be paying attention to the play action. And if anything, that's going to aid you in getting pressure back to the quarterback, because now he's delayed the time he's going to have with the ball in his hand. And as you can see, even through the animations here, Luck's back is turned to the line of scrimmage by default. Now, the thing that I want to bring up here is the interactions that occur here between Chairless, Reitz, Lawson, and Williams, because the fact that he turns at this point really confuses everyone in the situation, and it makes for a very clumsy animation. I'm just going to play it at speed, and then we'll go back and take a look at exactly how it breaks down. So what happens is, as he goes to make this turn, he actually makes Reitz come over as if he's going to assist in the block, and then he kind of goes between Chairless and Lawson. And what this does is it shifts Lawson back a little bit. And then he's going to try to do like a spin move all of a sudden. Williams is going to get caught up underneath Chairless's feet. And then he's going to fall to the ground here and kind of regain his balance before we're trying to run underneath him again. I mean, what is he thinking at this point? From the point that he breaks off that blitz to the point that he does this 360 spin in the field and then tries to crawl between a lineman, what is he doing? I just don't understand where that's coming from. And then over here we have a similar situation, but different in nature, where you see Bradham number 53 comes out, and I kind of like what he's doing. I mean, he's basically reading the plays, reading the quarterback. He sees that the quarterback still has the ball. Now he's going to go up and generate pressure. Everything looks fine. You see Bradshaw kind of does a sidestep to adjust, but now you can see Bradham almost realizes that Luck is going to throw this ball when his arm starts to go back, and he reads and adjusts accordingly. So he puts his foot down, and you can assume now he's going to try to go back and maybe pursue upfield, whatever the case is going to be. Watch how long he stays in this stance. And then he reacts to the ball, but in a totally different direction than the ball is going. This ball is thrown off to the right. He starts running to the left. What is that achieving? Why would you not continue to run through your assignment? And then just to take a look here, Bradshaw comes back and tries to pick up Williams, but Williams actually shifts his total focus off what he's doing, off even where Bradshaw is, and just starts to run up behind the pass. And it really, again, it makes a very clumsy animation as he just starts running into people for no reason. But the point of the play, the focus here, is this catch by Akeem Nicks. And you can see, again, we're going to get in a situation where we've got a gang tackle with Leotis McKelvin. He falls up underneath me. Now I'm going to roll up on top of Williams. And now here I am, suspended on top of them. Even though my hand right here touches the ground, most of my body just lays on top of McKelvin and Williams. Now you see Spikes comes in, lays on top. Now you see Stottlemyre comes in, lays on top. Now everybody else is, just look at what's going on here. Look at these players kicking up underneath this pile to try to get off this. I right now have 2 Bills underneath me, 2 Bills on top of me, and more coming in. And it isn't until 55, Williams, that we saw come from downfield, gets in here that I'm pushed on the ground. And maybe there is living worlds in the game after all, because I did notice number 53, after all this is done, basically assesses the situation where there's 6 Bills on the ground trying to tackle a wide receiver and just puts his arm out like, what is going on with this game? And when I see plays like this, that's what I say too. I know it's a long video. Love to know your opinions. Appreciate you checking it out. I'll be back in the week with more content.